This segment is sponsored by Abish Financial Services. If you could find a way for your money to be protected while growing at the same time, you'd take that, right? I chatted with Abe Abish, the founder and CEO of Abish Financial Services and host of Retirement Key Radio, to get some tips on how to do that. He and his team serve the DC area by creating retirement strategies with clients' needs in mind. Abe, it's great to see you. Why is protection key for those that are nearing retirement?
Kristen, it is so paramount, right, to avoid large losses right before we retire or right into retirement. Think about it. You're probably 60 years old, 65, 58, 69, 72, and you're just about ready to retire or just into retirement. The last thing we can afford to have happen is saved everything we needed to save and then lose 20, 30, 40% of our assets in a market loss just because we were taking on unnecessary risk. We're not 35, 40, 45 years old anymore. We don't have 10, 15, 20 years ahead of us to continue to work and save and max out our accounts and take that loss and buy things when they're on sale. We don't have the time. We're at the point of retirement. So avoiding large losses, if that's not the most important thing a pre-retiree and retiree can do, it's way up there on the list.
And then if you add growth potential to the mix, what can retirement look like?
Well, Kristen, if you add growth potential to the mix, which you pretty much have to, right? Think about this. If you're, again, 60 or 65 and you're retiring, you might live another 30 to 35 years, well into your 90s. So inflation, a big buzzword we've been hearing a lot about lately, especially with this whole supply chain, issue going across around the world, really. Inflation and longevity are two big reasons why we have to have growth in our portfolio. Inflation is typically about 2.5% to 3%. We need to make sure our investments are keeping up with inflation so that we have enough income and money 20 to 30 years from now. And also to hedge against longevity, to hedge against living long. You don't want to be 90, 92, 95 and running out of money, God forbid. So growth is a key portion, and your investment management is a key important thing in a comprehensive retirement plan.
Growth, protection, and income planning. How does that factor in?
Well, think about this, Kristen. Think about income planning like building a home. You have the foundation of a home, and hopefully the foundation of your home and many people's homes is rock solid, right? So if you have a tornado, a bad windstorm, a bad hail or rainstorm, or whatever weather you receive, the foundation of your house is rock solid. It can't be moved. That's how you want to build an income plan. Then you have the sidings of the house and the roof of the house. If the siding goes bad, the siding can be replaced. If a roof goes bad, roofs last 15 or 20 years, a roof can be replaced, but the foundation of a retirement plan, which should be your income plan, cannot be replaced. In other words, if you have higher taxes, if you have major market losses, that could really affect your income in retirement. And we don't want to live and die by the market. We want rock solid, dependable, steady, stable income in retirement.
There's a three-letter word that many of us don't like, and that's tax. So why is having
Nobody likes that.
Nobody likes that one. Why is having a proper tax management critical?
Well, it's critical, Kristen, because taxes for most people, especially in this DC metro area, are our biggest expense in retirement. I would say one of the biggest myths of retirement planning, Kristen, is that when you retire, you're going to be in a lower tax bracket. And that myth said, hey, when you retire, you're going to be receiving lower income in retirement, so you're going to be in a lower tax bracket. Right. That is one of the biggest myths of retirement planning. In this area, a lot of our clients and a lot of people in this area have more income in retirement than they did when they were working. And then if you add in a tax code that might change, income taxes and capital gains taxes and all these things potentially going up, you may have higher taxes in retirement. So we need to pay a lot of attention to a tax plan, our tax plan in retirement.
Oh, thanks for busting that myth for us. Yeah, it makes sense that you would think it would be lower, but when you look at the big picture, Abe, thank you so much for that. You have something special for our viewers at home.
I do, Kristen. For the first 5 callers that have investable assets of $500,000 or greater, if you're 55 years old and older and you're just about approaching retirement, we'd like to personally invite you into our office where we'll sit down with you, my team and I, and help you to build your very own roadmap for retirement. And Kristen will do this on a complimentary basis.
A great offer, Abe. Thank you so much for your generosity and for your knowledge and sharing that with us. We appreciate you being here.
You're welcome. Thank you.
For you at home, you've worked decades to get here, so Abe wants to help create retirement strategies with your needs in mind. That's why right now, for the first 5 callers who have investable assets of $500,000 or greater, he is offering a complimentary retirement roadmap. This game plan will look at your income needs, investment planning, Social Security, RMDs, taxes, and more to help you complete your journey to retirement. That number to call is 571-322-8373. That's 571-322-8373.